Financial independence isn't about age, it's about a number, and the number is simpler than the financial industry wants you to believe. Take what you spend in a year, multiply it by 25. That's it. That is, give or take, the size of the portfolio you need before paid work becomes optional. Spend $40,000 a year, you need $1 million. Spend $80,000, you need $2 million. Today, the 4% rule, where it came from, and how to find your number. Welcome to Fiscal Fluency, the language of wealth. The 4% rule is the most quoted, most argued about number in retirement planning. Let's translate it, what it actually says, what it gets right, and the one risk it can't protect you from. In 1998, 3 professors at Trinity University in Texas, Cooley, Hubbard, and Walz, ran a now famous study. They asked a simple question. If you retire and start pulling money out of a stock and bond portfolio, how much can you withdraw each year without running out of money over 30 years? They tested every rolling 30-year window in U.S. market history going back to 1926. Different stock-bond mixes, different starting withdrawal rates. The answer that survived almost every historical scenario was 4%. Take 4% of your portfolio in year 1, then increase that dollar amount with inflation each year after, and a 50-50 to 75-25 stock-bond portfolio survived 30 years and roughly 95% of the historical periods tested. That 95% is the entire reason the rule exists. Here's the math hiding underneath. If 4% of your portfolio funds 1 year of spending, then your portfolio has to be 25 times your annual spending. 1 divided by 0.04 equals 25. That's where the FIRE community, financial independence, retire early, got its core formula. Your FIRE number equals your annual spending times 25. Spend $30,000 a year, your FIRE number is $750,000. Spend $50,000, it's $1.25 million. Spend $100,000, $2.5 million. The number scales with your lifestyle, not your salary. People misread the rule. The 4% is not what you withdraw every year. It's what you withdraw in year 1. After that, you adjust the dollar amount up by inflation. Say your portfolio is $1 million. Year 1, you take $40,000. Inflation that year is 3%. Year 2, you take $40,000 times 1.03, $41,200. Year 3, adjust again. The portfolio is what fluctuates. Your spending power stays roughly constant. That's a critical detail because it's why the rule works in the real world, where inflation is the silent tax that erodes a fixed dollar income. Here's the one thing the 4% rule cannot save you from. When bad returns show up. 2 retirees, same $1 million portfolio, same average return over 30 years, same $40,000 starting withdrawal. The first one gets a great market in the first decade and a brutal one at the end. The second one gets the brutal market first. The first retiree dies rich. The second one runs out of money in their 70s. Same average, same withdrawal, wildly different outcomes. That sequence of returns risk. Withdrawing while a portfolio is dropping locks in losses you can never earn back. The defenses are well known. Hold 1 to 3 years of expenses in cash or short bonds. Be flexible. Cut withdrawals 5 to 10% in a bad year. Or use a guardrail strategy that adjusts the rate based on portfolio performance. The rule is a starting point, not a self-driving car. 2 researchers have refined the 4% number in the years since. Wade Pfau, a retirement researcher, has argued that with low expected returns and longer lifespans, the safer starting rate today is closer to 3 to 3.3%, which would push the multiplier to 30 or 33 times spending. Bill Bengen, who originally proposed the 4% figure in 1994, has gone the other way. With more diversified portfolios, small caps, international, treasury bills, his updated work has argued the safe rate could be as high as 4.7%. The honest answer is that 4% is the middle of a defensible range that runs from about 3.3 to about 4.7. Pick your conservatism. The math works the same way. 4 assumptions worth knowing. 1. A 30-year horizon. If you're retiring at 40, you might need 50 years. The safe rate drops. 2. A diversified stock-bond portfolio. Not all stocks, not all bonds, not your company's stock, not crypto. The Trinity numbers came from index-style allocations. 3. U.S. historical returns. International data is messier. The future is not the past. 4. Taxes are not in the rule. If your portfolio is in a taxable brokerage or a traditional 401k, you owe tax on what you pull out. The 4% is gross. Your spendable number is lower. Plan with eyes open. 3 steps. 1. Estimate your real annual spending, not income, spending. Pull 12 months of statements and add them up. 2. Multiply by 25 for the standard rule or 30 for a conservative version. That's your target portfolio. 3. Subtract guaranteed income, Social Security at your claiming age, any pensions, any annuity. The remaining shortfall is what your portfolio actually has to cover. Couple spending $50,000 a year, expecting $24,000 from Social Security, needs $26,000 from the portfolio. $26,000 times 25 is $650,000. Not the $2.5 million the internet implied. 3 rules to leave with. 1. The 4% rule is a planning tool, not a guarantee. Build flexibility, a cash buffer, a willingness to cut spending in a down year into the plan from day 1. 2. Your FIRE number is downstream of your spending, not your income. The fastest way to lower it is to lower what your life actually costs. A frugal retiree at $40,000 needs $1 million. A spendier one at $80,000 needs $2 million. 3. Tax location matters. Roth balances spend at 100 cents on the dollar. Traditional 401k balances do not. 2 retirees with the same portfolio total can have wildly different real numbers. This is education, not financial advice. Run your own numbers and talk to a fee-only fiduciary before turning a paycheck off for good. That closes out our first 20 topics, 20 videos, 1 language, 1 workbook to put it all to work. Hit subscribe to catch what's next. Stay fluent.